Hello everyone. First things first, there's now over 100 of you watching some of these videos, which is pretty cool, and I wanted to say hey and welcome to anyone new that's watching these. Things have gotten a little crazy here. We went through our first week of actual learning and science and everything, and it's been a lot. So I'll do another week of vlogging just to show you now what this actual time of learning material is like, but I don't think I'll have a ton of time to talk a lot about this stuff because every hour of the day is spent studying something or other. So we'll see how much I can do of that. It's Saturday now, so I'm starting kind of early, but just wanted to get a little clip in between my Pomodoro on-off studying that I'm doing today. So I had last week of classes, next week of classes, and then on the Friday of this upcoming week is the learning progress assessment, or also known as exam. So it's kind of a whirlwind of the 2 weeks right now. So today's Saturday, just studying all day. I'll probably update you tomorrow because not much is going to be going on for the rest of the day. Hey everyone, it's Sunday, coming at you from the exact same position that I was in yesterday when I filmed the clip. I've just been sitting here studying this entire weekend. I think yesterday, Saturday, I spent it was 9 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. studying, so almost 12 hours, and then today I started around 9. It's around 2:30 now, so it's looking like it'll be the same type of thing today. I finally understand when they were saying you need to know when to stop for the day, because technically with the amount of information that we're getting, you could just keep going forever. But yeah, it's definitely overwhelming, the amount of material that they're giving us, which, no kidding, it's med school. This is what we are expecting to have happen, but yeah, it's kind of jarring when it actually does hit you. So I think what I'll show you is how I'm studying, because that's something everyone says you won't figure out right away the best way to study, and especially now with how my school is doing this new curriculum, it's hard to tell the best way to really study. But I think I figured out a way, hopefully, that's gonna work semi-good, at least for this first exam that we have. So I'll show you my setup. Okay, so here is my basic setup. I have an iPad, which they recommended we get because they give us these self-learning guides that you can see here on my screen. So I've been looking at the self-learning guide, but these self-learning guides have videos embedded in them, which you cannot watch as a PDF on your iPad. So I also opened the self-learning guide on my laptop, and I will just kind of follow along what I'm doing on my iPad while I'm taking notes on it and stuff. And then when I hit a video or a figure or something and I notice that I can't see it on my iPad, I'll just look at my screen, check it out, whatever. I also like that I can see when you scroll down, you can see the little bar on the side and you can see how close you are to the end. So you can tell when the bar gets really small, it's a long one, but I love when the bar takes up this much space and it's just a short one. It's the best. Anyways, those are the small things. So I will check in with you guys again tomorrow, hopefully, but the rest of the day, like I said, I'll just be going through these learning guides that we basically have throughout the weeks, and we don't really have enough time during the week to go through and in-depth learn the material in these guides. So the way that I'm thinking may help to study for the exam is to just go back and I'm making little study sheets for each guide, because there are learning objectives for each one. So I'm just listing out the learning objectives and answering those based on the notes and the guides that they're giving us. So who knows if that's going to even like prepare me for the exam. They keep stressing that the exams are application style questions rather than knowledge style questions, but so far all of the prep that they've given us has been knowledge style. So that's going to be an interesting leap at the exam time to see how that goes. I think they're trying to give us more materials we can use to practice for that application part, so hopefully those will be helpful. But I'm not a coffee drinker, so I am trying to drink tea, like caffeine from tea, because I don't really like caffeinated coffee. It doesn't really agree with me. So I've been chugging these peach teas. I don't even know if this is helping me be more awake, but maybe placebo effect, it'll zip me right up and help me get through the rest of today. All right, I'll check in tomorrow. Bye. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Monday. We're barely hanging in there, but we're trudging forward. I went to class this morning, and then exciting part of today is that we got our stethoscopes and medical equipment, or part of the medical equipment that we're getting. So my school actually has this, I don't know how many schools do this type of thing, but they have a little setup where the alumni can sponsor a stethoscope or like medical equipment for a student or multiple students, I guess. So we all get a stethoscope and like a little toolkit for doing a physical exam. So do the unboxing of the stethoscope, the little toolkit, and these are little bits and bobs. I don't know what these are. We also got a patient gown for when we do exams on each other. This is huge. But let's see. So I'm going to take, how do I do this one-handed? Okay, I had to loosen it with two hands. All right, now here she is. Got in the color raspberry, I want to say that's what it was called. So let's see. Ooh, very cool. All right. Ooh. Very nice, great. Seems like that'll be just fine for what I need to be doing with this. All right, cool. So that's that. And then let's look at this little kit. Comes in a nice little bag. This is really not easy to do with my one left hand. Okay. So in here, oh, the blood pressure cuffs, little pediatric one, the sphygmomanometer, or whatever it's called, adult cuff, and a little pump. Cool, this is a nice one. Very exciting. And then I'll figure out what these little things are for. Reflex thing. Fort Knox with these. Reflex thing. Okay, well clearly I don't know how to use these things yet, but we will be learning soon enough, so I guess that will be very informative and very helpful because I just am oblivious as to how to use these things now. All right, I will be going back to studying it all, and tomorrow is another day of class in the morning, 8 to 12, and then I'll be studying in the afternoon once again. Okay, bye. Good morning. It is Friday. The day has come. It is exam day. I am currently in scrubs because after the exam, I have my clinical preceptorship. So I have to go into the hospital after my exam, and we're gonna interview patients, which actually will be cool, but I might be like half brain dead because I had the exam before. But anyways, yeah, luckily we get to wear scrubs for that. So we also wear our white coats, so it's gonna feel very official. But yeah, for my exam, I don't know if I would say I feel amazing about it, but I think I'm never gonna feel amazing about it, so might as well just like pull the trigger, go for it, because I just wanna get this out of the way and be done. Even though it's gonna happen again soon, this one needs to be done, this exam. So I will just talk to you guys while I'm making my lunch for today. So yeah, this has been a whirlwind of a first like actual week of 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks. Whirlwind 2 weeks of medical school. It's great to be like doing the thing actually. Like the studying is rough, but in the end I just keep thinking like this is so cool because this is what I spent so many, kind of a ridiculous amount of years preparing for, and now I'm actually here, so I don't want to like really complain because I completely chose it for myself. So yeah, it's been a lot. However, I know that there's a good end goal that I'm working towards, and that will eventually be here, so that's kind of hopeful. And yeah, it's only the first 2 weeks, so if I were to get burnt out and like mad about it now, I'm gonna have a long road ahead of me of doing this again and again. So yeah, it's rough, but worth it, I would say. Well, hopefully it will be worth it. We will see, but I'm confident it will be. So exam today, having a positive attitude, and I studied a lot, and I'm just going to have confidence that I will do well, or at least pass, because we're pass fail. So that's another good thing, is like I don't have to get every single thing right. I just have to get, I think, a 70%. So that is that. All right, done making my sandwich. She's a beauty. Possibly the most boring kind of lunch you could make, but it works. All right, I'm gonna go. Wish me luck. It'll be over soon. It's done. It was not as bad as it could have been. There's still some that I was going back and forth on the answers, and I tried not to go back and like fix any answers, or unless I was really thought it was wrong, the one that I put, because I feel like you end up changing right answers to wrong answers. But first med school exam is out of the way. It's the weekend now. I just have, well, almost the weekend. I have the preceptorship thing where we go into the hospital and interview patients with an M4 student. So I'm gonna eat my lunch, waste time until we go into the hospital, and then it will officially be the weekend, and I will be going to the beach with my family. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, it's done. It's done. That was so fun. Got to talk to patients and ask them about why they were in the hospital and kind of like the history of their present, I guess history of present illness, yes. But that was really fun to actually see real patients today, so good. Now it's the weekend. I am back home, showered, tired, but overall in good spirits. I'm actually waiting for the email when they send us our results for the multiple choice part of our exam. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna go catch a train to head to where my family is, and I think that I think I'll just end it here, because this weekend I'm just gonna relax and probably actually do work for next week, so won't have a ton of time. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you made it this far. I'll remind you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.